What's good, family?
What to
What's
do?
going on?
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared for
What you
tonight, but
scared
Mm-hmm.
of?
I'm
Don't be
tired.
scared, Jig. Let it on out, man.
I'm a
Don't be
bit tired.
scared. Uh-oh.
It's
To the
gonna
movement.
make this shake. We're gonna make this shake. I think this one gonna be a good one. So you know, I'm ready for it one way or another. So how have you all's days been? Let's start there.
Um, it's been today was a good day. Today was a good day.
There.
It was cool day. The day was cool. It was like a up and down day, but it was cool.
Okay.
I think at some point in the day, I think I was just in my feelings. I probably needed a hug early on today. That was probably about it.
Oh,
But
them
outside of
hoes
that,
are free.
yeah. Well, the twins was at school, so I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get my hug, you know what I'm saying? They usually the ones that
Oh,
bring it in. They'd be like, bring it in, come on,
Yeah,
that's
group
right. You
hug.
gotta bring it
I feel
in.
that. I feel
What
that.
about you, Jig?
Uh I was on the road all day. I have been on the road all day. We've got a lot of stuff happening this weekend. Um, I had to get my uniform, my dress uniform squared away, so I had to go buy some more stuff from that for that. And the closest place for me to buy stuff for it is an hour and a half away.
Oh,
So I went and got my stuff, got a new piece of equipment added to the little setup, and drove back. And I tried to lay down, and it didn't work because it was 6 o'clock before I knew it. I was like, damn,
oh,
we finna be on. This ain't gonna work.
yeah.
I gotta be up and at
Gotta
it.
get up.
So then I started setting up my new iPad Pro Plus so I could be
Yay,
on.
Apple products.
Now calm down over there. Calm down. We ain't team Apple products all the way. I'm still a
It's
Samsung
okay.
guy.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
I,
all good, dude. It's all good.
It's
You ain't
yeah,
gotta
all good.
explain it to them.
but there's a truth behind it. The reason why I got it is because Apple products, as far as like for artists and what we do, the creative aspect of it and the software, the operating systems is better than the platforms that I usually use. So I had to go out and had to go out and get it.
Yeah,
So
I feel like it's easier to use for that aspect.
yeah, yeah, it is. It absolutely is. So that's what my day was. I got back, tried again, lay down, and was like, "Oh shit, I got FaceTime. I can FaceTime my boo." And that's what I did.
Oh,
And I started figuring out FaceTime and all that stuff. So
was she surprised?
she was, she was, but that's how my day has been. That's how my day has been. I gotta fire up this drink real quick. So
Do
let
your
Okay,
me
thing. Get your
do
smoke on, man.
do your thing.
Get your smoke on. You see, I fired mine up. You know what I'm saying? I probably just blow it over the top of my bird so to get the get the burst of wood tip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But,
Lord.
I ain't got the setup like you.
oh yeah. I got this is Christmas gift. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have had it on my own reconnaissance. So
Hey, you see, I twerked that mixer that you bought me for what's the name? For a house, I think it was a housewarming present. You and Maya had got that for us. I
yeah,
just broke it out this year, like well last year, because that was my drink for the New Year's. I was pouring
killing
the
it.
margaritas and them sunrises up.
Yeah, killing it. So yeah, that's been my day. Just a tired guy, man. No end from running. Just there's no rest for the weary, as it were. So
No rush for the wheel.
Adulting.
So yeah, oh my gosh, adulting.
Wanda, you sound like you trying to hop right into her.
You know, get into it.
No, I was trying to. Well, we only got like a few viewers. I'm trying to let people go on in, get
Okay,
on in.
we can give him a
Facebook
second.
self.
Yep.
We
I
can
think
give him a
this. I think we can talk about this for 2 nights. Yeah,
Possibly.
yeah.
Possibly. It's quite possible.
Channel 69
Oh
taping
shoot.
269 for the bloodline.
Yeah.
Oh
Where are we at them videos? We don't. I don't know. I
man,
don't know.
a
Yeah.
lot on top of a lot of a whole
It's
lot, a
gonna
whole
be
lot of.
yeah. So just so for the few people who are watching, as a reminder, uh, put your kids to sleep. It's 18 and over
Yeah,
tonight. And I really don't
yeah.
even want no damn 18-year-olds in this motherfucker, to be honest with you.
I mean, that's because we grown,
Right.
but you know, hey
Oh,
Maya.
I'm 21. Still 21, man. I ain't gonna
So
never
cold.
lie.
I hear you. I
Oh
hear you.
Lord, you ain't been 21 in many
No,
moons.
no, I'm 25. I'm 25 because I need to get in the 25 club. That you know what I'm saying. The 21 older clubs and all that. I need to get 25.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Lord,
Gotcha. So it's gonna be for a more
our
mature
older crowd,
crowd.
our mature crowd,
Yeah.
and
A
don't
mature.
be all squirmy up in
Oh,
here.
well, hello, Maya.
What up, Blanca?
I hope you put the girls to
Hey,
sleep.
hey, Loma.
Hello, Miss Blanca.
Mm,
Glad to
almost
have you
time.
in.
Almost time for that Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About to
you
get there.
did, you did me right a couple years ago. Took care of us.
It has to be
Appreciate
right. You didn't brought it back up. You said it was a couple
it.
years ago.
Yeah, she took care of us.
She said she'll get her earbuds.
Yeah, yeah. We yeah, you're gonna definitely need earbuds tonight. Definitely need earbuds tonight.
Yeah,
It's for the grown and sexy, as it were. We're gonna have them conversations tonight.
indeed, indeed. And we're also going to put our link down in the comments. So if you want to get on and discuss anything that we have not touched on as dealing with this subject, hey Mika,
Hey,
What
me.
up, bro?
um, we will definitely, we're open like some of y'all legs about to be.
Yeah.
So
There are no wrong answers tonight.
none.
It's just trying to figure stuff out, have the discussions with each other that we probably didn't have when we were younger, and move it as a progression to where we are now and how we look at things now versus what we did when we were kids. And
Mhm.
yeah, it's
It's just
gonna be
dialogue.
Man,
It's just dialogue, a way to
well,
connect with each other.
we about to vibe out.
so we'll give people a few more minutes to get in here.
I am like I
I
am
got
very interested in what some of these people got to say because I really want to know because I am definitely intrigued
I'm in
by
it
this
for the
subject.
both sides of the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want to see both sides of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just
yeah,
like I say, just to create a conversation that, like Jig said, that you might not have with your mate, you might not have with someone back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Just something you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
that's
We learn
true.
each other each
Right.
day. So it'll be a perfect chance to.
That
golly,
is true.
this is one hell of a drink.
What did you make?
It's my barrel aged Jameson,
Okay.
and
I'm
it
gonna need you to
is
sip slowly because this
yeah.
is
This
important
I
conversation.
gotta go slow. I gotta go slow. I it's gonna be a one sip every 10, 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'm
Right.
out.
I feel it.
I'm passing
No,
out because it's a beast.
I look smart in my glasses, don't I, y'all?
I
Look,
see.
look, look like I'm studious, like I go to Yale.
Studious.
Studious.
So
She's
trying to
giving
think of something
sexy
else that
teacher.
oh, when I was driving north, we still got roads that are closed from flooding.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that's what took it a little while longer. I know I gotta call some of my folks up in Sacramento because they got hit pretty rough, pretty hard.
Yeah, weather been going on all around. Kiana cousin was supposed to be flying in today. She's gonna be staying with us because they have her mother's funeral tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
When she stays in Denver, they got like she said it started snowing 6 o'clock yesterday and just stopped at 5 o'clock today.
Oh my God.
Yes. So they
This
delayed all their flights, you know what I'm saying? She had to rebook and everything, and only she's coming. She was coming with her daughter, her husband, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just her coming because she couldn't rebook everybody tickets.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's
yeah,
the
the kids have to miss their grandma funeral, you know what I'm saying? And she's still trying to
that's
see if she's gonna make it in time, you know. So
Man,
yeah.
that's tough.
We
that
gonna
is
we gonna solicit all the prayer warriors on that one so she can
yes,
get
yes.
there.
Definitely hope she make because she missed her father's funeral, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
Jeez.
So
mm.
we got definitely we gonna solidify them prayer warriors out for this one because you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So we about 12 minutes in. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's
It
get
is
to it.
Wednesday. Let's get it. All right.
Let's talk about it. Let's
Let's
talk.
talk about it.
So
All right.
go ahead, Wanda. You got it.
All right. So first things first, the talk. Did any of y'all have the talk with your parents? Did anybody have the talk? The sex talk?
Nah. My mama told me to stay away from them fast tail girls, and my daddy told me don't be managed all my life.
Don't be
So
managed all your life.
yeah,
So you could have been a man in some of your life, but not all your life.
not all your life, man. Don't go your whole life just being that guy, you know. So
I'm seeing a lot of
Yeah.
no's. It's a lot of no's. So what were
Oh
y'all
yeah,
told
that's a
about
note for
sex?
me as well.
yeah. Our
Okay,
parents
so
our parents
I
don't
don't
talk to
think
us.
I had I don't think I had the talk either.
Uh-huh.
I think all I heard was "don't get pregnant," and I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Like with no more information added on after that.
Still my sort of, but I got a graphic stuff. I got the graphic stuff from my friends.
We're gonna go ahead
What?
and put the link
Well,
in now. We're gonna post the link into the
yep.
comments
That was the
now.
conversation, cuz wait until you get
Wait
married.
until you get
I think
married.
that was a lot of the conversation.
But it's like, wait until you get married. Is that really
Explaining.
like wait until you get married? Is that realistic? I mean, I'm guessing it is for some people,
But that
but
doesn't explain anything. Like
it
just telling your
doesn't.
kid to wait until you get married. Well, what am I waiting for exactly? And since you want me to wait,
And why am I waiting?
yeah, I don't want to wait anymore. I wanna see what this is about.
And I want to hear more than because it's a sin. I need to hear more than that.
Yeah, telling me because it's a sin. That damn it, look, I
Right.
can't remember it might have been a Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy. And he was like, sin is good, as evil is good, or some shit like
He said evil's good and ass
that.
is good.
Look,
And
I
if you get you a piece of evil ass,
right. At one point I was like, shit, sinning is fun. This must be why they want us to stay away from it.
because
I
it's a
don't
good
if I
time.
gotta I don't want to stay away from it. I'm gonna do something somewhere, somehow, some way.
All right. So since nobody had to talk, we need to know, when did y'all lose y'all virginity? At what age did y'all lose y'all
Man,
virginity?
oh man, I'm gonna
Ooh.
be embarrassed about this.
Don't be embarrassed. This is a safe space, everybody. We're all adults now.
I'm trying to think because there was so
Safe
much that
space.
happened. There
Oh
was so much
God.
that happened when I was a kid. Like,
You were a kid.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I was a kid, there was so much that happened. There was
Me too, Mika.
I'll say it in this fashion without naming any names, but there were two sisters that my mama used to watch when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And I don't know what happened to them in their lives, but they knew some shit. they they knew some shit and they experimented on me.
Okay, let's back it up. So when I say when I say you lost your virginity, I mean actual intercourse, not hunching, not dry humping, not touching, but actual intercourse.
They ain't let him finish. He might
I'm
have.
just saying. I just wanted to
Okay,
clear it up so that we know where we were.
I was
I'm
just
just
locked in
saying,
on his story. You hear me? I was.
I
yeah,
think was locked in.
it wasn't just touching and dry humping. It wasn't just that. You know,
Okay.
there again. I don't know what happened to them kids. Um, at the mom's house or dad's house or whatever, but it was a bad look, and they shared their experiences. I put it to you like that, and from what I can remember, it was some adult shit that was going on that should not have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. Okay. I'm
So
sorry to hear that, Tamika.
Yeah, cuz.
yeah, yeah.
So
About
I
10 or
Voluntarily though.
I didn't hear her age.
Oh no, that's what I was saying when I was like 5 or 6. We stayed. Yeah, we were still in Pacific at that time. We were still in Pacific,
Wait,
but voluntarily, I think I was like,
wait. Does your penis even get erect at 5 or 6? Like,
it does. You don't know
okay.
why. You know what's going
it
on.
does. Because the
Yeah,
twins
but
play with
it
themselves
does.
all the time, and that shit weird. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell Titus that he in basketball practice today. He got both hands in his pants. Like, son, let that thing go, man. Play ball. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh man. Okay,
Uh,
so
Okay.
not the childhood stuff. Probably
Gotcha.
13, 14, somewhere in there.
yeah, 13, 14. It
Okay.
was like middle school. Yeah,
Are
it was like,
y'all fucking serious?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was in middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Straight out these
It
streets.
was, yeah, catch a girl, get a girl, evolved
Certified
so
freak
quickly. You know what I'm
7
saying?
days a week. Hey, there used to be some sisters that stayed on Shaw that when we were younger, like Dirt had just mentioned, catch a girl, get a girl. And I'm not gonna name names, but
Yeah.
they used to be after it.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know it was middle school, it was like
Middle
13,
school.
14. Yeah, middle school.
Oh my God. Okay. Hey Darian, thank you. He's a first time watcher. Welcome on.
I was a little managed little boy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's okay. This, like I said, it's a judgment free zone, but that's young, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Especially when you look at your kids. You know what I'm saying? When you got kids
Right.
that
My
age, you
my
know what I'm
daughters
saying?
just turned 13. I'm like,
So
what
yeah,
the fuck? No.
man.
Look,
So
that's what happened when you ain't got proper supervision, damn it.
Yeah, double parent, well, double jobs. You know what I'm saying? You take advantage of that type of stuff when you manage.
well, your
Um,
girl, I was 17, about to turn 18. Um, yeah. So was your first time what you thought it would be? Like,
Hell
was it
no.
nah,
can I log it? No.
Can I log in anonymous? Well, it's not
This
anonymous anymore.
right, this is judgment
You
free.
just took
It's
that away.
judgment free. You can, well, I mean, unless he comes back with a different name and different photo, we don't know.
Right.
It could be a black screen. So if you want to, you can try, but I think he's still gonna know it's you.
yeah.
So your first time, which was it what you thought it was going to be? Was because you know like how it's kind of romanticized, like you see it in movies, like in the movies with oh it's like you're at your prom and then you get a hotel room, and
Right,
then
right.
it's your first love.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Nah, it was nothing because it was her first time too, so it was uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Very.
so y'all so okay, that's kind of cute. Both of y'all was virgins. All right. Care
Yeah,
to share
and like you say,
more about your
you think
experience?
about the movie scenes, like you say, Wanda. You think you just take your clothes off and you just slide right on in.
That is not true.
It don't happen that way. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is not. It is a monster.
So yeah, it's a totally different ball game with that first experience.
So
Okay.
so let me, before we get off of this point, let me throw this in here also, because I don't know why or how. Again, there was some shit Adidas. There was some shit that I was looking into at a young age that I should not have seen. When we were kids and we were doing stupid shit, we had VHS players, and somebody got a hold of a porn tape, right? And it was, I still remember the name of it. I still remember
Oh
the
my
name of it.
God.
Yeah, that's how
Horrible.
much of an impact it had on me. And I saw it and I was like, well, first off, what the hell is going on here? What is going on? First off, second off, why all the women just want white chocolate? What is that about? Why they won't? So I had a ton of different questions that were soon to be answered, but unfortunately, all the answers were answered in what can be considered a bit of a perverse manner, because that was like my first visual of what sex was supposed to be. It was a straight porn, like an old school. You had the little wiggly lines, and it was vintage. Now
Oh
it
my.
was, so that's where I took my lead from when I first started like trying to get into the get in, and
Yeah,
it was it was a
that's where I
mistake.
got my talk from. I got my
Right.
talk from, you know what I'm saying? The pornos back in the day.
Yeah.
Like you knew where it was hid at, you know what I'm saying? Where like and
Oh my
I
God.
know I ain't gonna speak, you know what I'm saying? But
No, no, we need to,
Hey,
we
we
gotta
on it.
talk
We on
about
this
this.
topic tonight
yeah.
because
We have to
we
talk
on
So
it.
about it.
my old dude had a whole like brown bag with pornos in them, you know what I'm saying?
Like a paper grocery bag.
Yes. The old school little brown bag. He had a brown bag and he had them sitting in his top drawer. So I knew when Pop was gone and the house was to
Yeah.
myself, you know what I'm popping in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was
So you
before
were
BET
just
Uncut.
being just being mannish and waiting for everybody to leave the
Right.
house. Oh,
Let,
Yeah.
sweet
let me
Jesus.
let me let me also throw this out here. So we got another uncle on the street side that stay over by Jefferson, and if you ever went into his basement as a kid, you were automatically ruined.
Yeah.
Automatically, you were done. And it was that was just his crib. If you ever
Right.
went to the basement, it was a wrap. A
So
wrap.
imagine me riding down the Mississippi with my pops and them two brothers with, you know what I'm saying? Another uncle, my pops two uncles, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the back seat, one in the back seat with me with a half pint of what uncle used to drink all the time? It wasn't Thunderbird, but
Don't say
man,
Cisco, cuz.
no. You know what I'm saying? It was anyway, man, it was Uncle Bill and Uncle Weezy. I'm riding with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding. I can't remember what Uncle Weasel used to drink. You know what I'm saying? But Uncle Weasel in the back seat with me talking that talk. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yep, 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 yep,
I,
yep.
I
Uncle
got
Weezy.
6 hours of this with these guys when I'm, you know what I'm saying, a young guy. So
Jesus
so just
Christ.
imagine.
And so not just that, but when again, me, Cedric, and Carlos, little guys at this point. This is when we couldn't get ball fades. We had to get Coviduses. I didn't have the high top fade just yet. We would go to a barbershop called Billy's Headhunter down in South St. Louis,
Yeah,
right? Down where
It's
it's now Mangrove. It was right next,
Manchester,
Manchester.
Manchester, yeah, and it was right next
which
door
is
to
now
Pete's.
Mangrove.
Yeah, it was right next door to Pete's Chinese food, right? And so in this certain little section, there was a ton of magazines.
The back room.
Ton of
Like
magazines.
you'll walk in the barbershop, it's all chairs lined up right here, but it's a little
Little
man
cutout,
cave right
yeah,
here. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yep.
all that's in there. So this is our realm growing up as kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everywhere we go is, you know what I'm saying?
And my mama done dropped us off, and she went next door to get some Chinese food for dinner. And I can't remember who it was that peeped them out, but we all knew about it after a second, and we was like, hey, we all are looking at that. And then Billy was like, what y'all up there looking at? He called us. He called us. But that's where I got my first impressions of what that was supposed to be, you know. So
okay. So was your first time what you wanted it to be? The question is still not answered.
Oh, I said no. I said it was you know what
what
I'm saying?
was the question
Let's
again?
say
My bad. I got off on the tangent. Y'all know I do that shit.
so,
What happened?
Was your first time what you imagined it would be?
Oh, hell no. It was absolutely horrible. It was horrible. Like in that J. Cole song, I ain't never did this before. It was bad.
yeah.
It
So
was
was
bad.
it both that neither one of y'all had done it before, or
Yeah. We were both stupid, looking silly afterwards. Like, what did we just do? And why? I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do this again. I'm good.
this was not
Leave this
fun? Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a third on that. It was definitely not what I thought it was going to be. It was awkward. I would say awkward.
Mhm.
Well, so what made it awkward? What made it awkward?
Well, I had never did it before. The individual had, well, I'm sure he did. And it was like just weird because it was like people in the other room, and I'm like, there's people here. Like, definitely not. Didn't think it was gonna be people there. And I was like nervous, like somebody gonna come in here, like what's going on? Like we at your family member's house, there's people in the other room. I gotta go back home to my house, and I ain't trying to be like looking stupid or
Right.
you know, it was just, and then like the idiot turned like it wasn't even like good music. Like we didn't listen to any R&B or anything like that. This
No,
thing
if
turned
you book.
literally turned up the new Bone Thugs and Harmony. Turned the shit up extremely loud.
Oh my God.
I'm nervous as hell, and like I'm shaking in my freaking boots, and I'm like what now? I was like, can I keep my shirt on? He was like, take it off. I'm like, I don't want to take my shirt off. I like, he like, you sure? I'm like, I'm positive. Like, he like, okay, whatever. And it was just weird. It was just, I didn't like it. I was just like,
So
like
for
this is
everybody in the chat,
like this is legit. With all my homegirls was like, oh my god, like
right?
raving about, ready to do every weekend. This is what y'all was talking about. Smell like burned rubber in it. I'm like, what the
Oh my
hell?
God. Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
it hurt. I was like, I don't like to this day. I hate the way condoms smell. Like it's like the worst. I'm like no. I was
Wow.
like, I'm never doing this again. I'm like, luckily we were smart and used condoms. I was like, so we did it safely. Was y'all first time safely?
Yeah.
Been
It
there
was
before.
horrible.
Okay. So was it just the act, or was it the atmosphere? Was it the person?
I think it
Or
was
was it
all
just
of
the
it.
letdown, the
Little,
mental
little
letdown?
bits of everything.
I think it was all of it. It was a little
Yeah.
bit of all of it. And like to this day, I just be like, I think about that, like, because you never forget your first time, I guess. I
Right.
really wish I could like burn that out of my memory. It was like it was horrible.
It got better after that, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, after that it got better, but it took a while. I think I waited a whole nother year until I did it again. I'm like, yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, it took a while for that shit to get better. And I
Yeah.
wasn't so quick to practice, but I tell you what, well we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a
Yeah,
second.
I was just like, yeah, it took a long time for me to do that over. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore.
Wow.
I was like, I don't like that. Didn't
Okay.
like it at all.
Okay. I get it. I get it. So after your first time and you started getting back into it,
Okay.
what how did that take shape and form? What did that start looking like?
Oh, like boredom. problem at first. I'm like, okay, we just like here looking at each other, and I like it's bored. And like you get feelings like you just you just hanging out with your dude and y'all like kissing and touching and I'm like, okay, let's try this again. It might be different.
Right. Different atmosphere, different setting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, time out now. So after your first time, and you might have exaggerated the timeline a little bit for a year. Was it the same guy?
Yes.
That motherfucker waited that long, huh?
Yes. Hey,
God.
I'm worth the
All right.
wait.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I dig it. Okay. Yeah. Facts. Let me throw a glass up for that. For sure.
Hey.
I mean, I felt like he understood because he knew I was a PK first of all, a
Right.
preacher kid, and he knew exactly what it was. So
Okay.
I guess he gave me a little bit of grace. I guess.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So was it better? Did it evolve or?
It did, but the crazy thing is, like, I thought it, like, I thought it was good, and like, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was like, it was good, but it was like 3 or 4 boyfriends later that I actually realized that I wasn't having an orgasm.
Talk about this, because I've heard a lot of women say that, like that there are women that have been like, I'm 35, I'm 40 years old, and I ain't never had an orgasm. How does that happen?
Because well, we orgasm in several different ways. That's why ours always pretty much lasts longer than y'all's anyway. So y'all just kind of like one and done, and then it take y'all a minute to reboot. But as for us, like it's like a wave, it's kind of like it starts and then it builds, then it crashes.
And it's a reset after the crash.
Yes.
Well, y'all need to get that shit under control.
Right. I don't understand that. That's too much.
No, because okay, so like I'm not saying like okay, so this like it was good. Like there was like certain positions that dog style always felt good, but I was with this other person, and he was like, I don't think you be coming. I was like, why you say that? He like not saying that it's not good, but I just don't think that you are. He like, let me try something, and I hadn't had oral sex done before, but he did it, and it was completely different from what I had done. And I was like, at first I was like, I didn't know. I like, why? Like, stop! I'm finna pee. And he was like, you're not gonna pee. Just keep going. I like, no. I really feel like I'm finna pee. He like, it's not pee. Just do it. And
Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy because I don't think I ever did like oil on the chicken till I was married. You know what I'm saying? Till I was, you know what I'm saying? Like all them managers, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Didn't do that realm. Didn't think it was, you know what I'm saying? Necessary, But as you get older, you know what I'm saying?
I guess this individual felt it was necessary because
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying,
he like, I need you to experience this.
yeah.
Like,
So
It's the game for you, game changer. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I consider myself to be selfish when it comes to sex because
Selfish or
I'm not.
selfless?
No. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Because what turns me on is watching my woman or having my woman get off. And I don't really want to do anything, honestly, until she's climaxed.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like one of, I guess you can call it a kink, but that's one of the things that does it for me is making sure that I've done any and everything possible for her to just be like, yep, that was it. That was it. Because what I never wanted to be growing up, whenever I grew up, was one of them guys that you hear about You know, Key and Candy was some fucking savages. I'm gonna just say it like that, because I would listen to like hear them talk, and they'd be like, "That motherfucker wasn't shit. He ain't do that." I was like, my name is not finna be brought up in conversation like that ever in life.
And we do talk.
I know.
We do
I
talk.
know. Women talk about sex just like dudes talk about sex.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, when we talk about it, you'll be like, "Hey man, old girl, that motherfucker was a starfish. She laid on her back and she ain't do shit." To the extreme of, "Hey, look, that motherfucker made me feel like I was in a goddamn movie," right? She did everything, but I would listen to my sisters. Okay, I can't read that right now, but I listen to my sisters talking, and something in my head was like, "Do not be that guy." And so when I began to become actually thank you, Candy. When I began to become sexually active, the trigger in me was it was a bit of a fear of not being able to
This
please.
what they was called, G. Yep. Right
Yeah,
there. That's what they was called.
absolutely. It was a trigger because I was afraid of not pleasing somebody and then like being the topic of a discussion and being this guy that thought he did like move mountains and
Man.
he ain't did shit but moved his head and got up and went home. I ain't want to be that dude.
Hey,
I'm
so can I
right.
can I
We
go back to
need
can I
hip
go back to
movement.
Blanca's question
Mm.
Yeah,
or
go
comment
ahead.
rather?
Yeah.
Because
Go
she was
ahead and
like
put the comment up
it'll
there
be.
so we know what you're talking about.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, there we go. So she said it'd be like a battle. Is it really like a battle, or is it just like just
No, it's
raw and
war.
uncut?
It's war. It's war. Because I'm not tapping out. You gonna tap out. It's a
But
war.
I'm saying that's the joy, that's the battle in it. That's what I was trying to ask. Is it
Yeah.
really you know what I'm saying? Okay,
Oh.
wait a minute.
It's absolutely fantastic, is what it is. I'm also with a pleaser.
Oh.
We got to bring somebody up. What?
That's it. And let's see what my boy
I'm
got. Blue ball.
Come on,
Who is
Lucia.
this?
Come on, Lucia.
Who is this?
I am the Blue Ball Diamond.
Blue ball.
Okay, blue ball diamond. All right, what you want to talk about?
I have a freaking crazy, you know.
Hey,
I was my first time I was walking downtown after a prom night, and after a long night of dancing, I had a really, really, really bad blue ball,
oh,
and it was pretty sad. But luckily, it ended on a good term.
Okay. I was about to say, did you take care of it? Okay.
The good thing is I had to take my girl to Walgreens because I thought I had like a kidney stone. It was horrible.
oh no!
So we ended up going to Walgreens, and when we came back to the hotel, well, we throw down, you know. Blue ball.
Hotel. At least she got a hotel. I can't get mad.
Yeah, it was a decent. It was a prom night, you know. So
You all right, G?
definitely. It wasn't as bad, other than walking half a down with a blue ball.
Oh my
With blue balls, I'm glad you got that situation under, you know what I'm saying, under wraps.
That
It
shit.
was safe. It was safe, wasn't it?
Uh,
I wasn't expecting that.
He said they went to Walgreens. It better have been safe.
it
I
was,
don't know. Shit.
but I think closest,
Could get into Plan B back. Oh, wait a minute. That was back then. My bad.
closest paint to that blue ball was probably getting my boss chopped. You know that was.
I can't.
Bad.
Okay.
What is happening?
I really love you guys. I appreciate everything.
We appreciate the comment,
Thank
blue
you.
balls.
Thank you for your comment.
Can I
Tonight,
call you blue balls?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we on a first name basis, blue balls. So I'm Dirt, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh my God.
But-
Thank you. Only on the family bloodline, baby, because
Joe, I'm a big fan of y'all, and Pretty fan of
We
y'all.
apologize for our
Well,
co-host over there.
people, I understand this is pretty
I
important.
gotta mute myself.
18 plus years, you need to put the kids to sleep early. So I really appreciate that. Okay.
No problem.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for bringing me to the show.
Much love, much love.
All right, come back again.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Now
okay.
that was a journey. That was a journey. Blue Balls took us on the journey that he had.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I missed
Wow.
everything he said because the mask threw me off. I didn't know that
Oh
we were
my
gonna have a
God.
mask.
Hey,
Diamond,
I
come
mean,
on.
if you want to come on, be anonymous, that's fine. I don't even think you got to have your camera on. You can just have like your letters or something, whatever.
Ooh,
So, but yeah.
definitely
That was
appreciate
hilarious.
that.
That was hilarious.
Thank you for hopping on.
Ooh.
Where were
I don't
where
know.
were we?
Well, I don't
Where were
know.
we
Shit.
at, Max?
Since we laughing, man. Do y'all got any like safe words, anything, lemons, anything?
Word. I don't believe in safe words. Safe words are for wimps.
Okay. I was asking. I don't know what
Safe
that
word?
means. That's just yeah.
My
Die.
safe
That's
word is
God's
let's
way.
do it.
I like that's God's way of saying that I wasn't made for the task.
But somebody said
Hey,
a safe. If we implemented safe words and you start calling it, you know what that's gonna do to my ego, my personality. Oh man, come on now. We can't have no safe words.
No safe word. So nobody has a safe word. Do our viewers?
I've I've
I was
never
like,
done a
well,
safe
like, what are y'all doing that y'all need safe words? Like,
Yeah, they time. I think they come into like a different aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, choking, tying up. I don't know.
okay, so we're into the thing like that. So toys.
toys.
Are y'all with toys? Do y'all think toys is cheating?
Are we with sex toys? Is the
Yes.
question.
Do y'all
Third, I'll
like?
let you answer that first. What you think?
I'm definitely with the toys. Yeah, I'm definitely with the toys. I think it's like Jig was saying, or like both of y'all was saying, it's a different element to the foreplay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a totally different element. Like you can start on her little wavy journey. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And then
Hey,
you
just
just
keep the
dive
party
in.
going.
Yeah, you just dive in, and hey, and it's a pool party. You know what I'm saying?
So I am absolutely with toys, and that was something that I found out about myself. I didn't know it at first. I
That's what I'm saying. I think it was as we progress. You know what I'm saying? In our life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm okay with toys. There was a time where I was a little skittish about toys because I was like, well, if you're introducing toys, are you not satisfied with my performance? So
I
instead
think
of
that's
running,
where a lot of men go wrong with it at though, because I've
yeah,
heard that more than once.
Yeah, that's
And
the
like,
next
it's
mistake.
not even about that. It's not that the fact that we're not being satisfied. It's just trying something new
right.
and trying to reach another level. It's just like chasing a high. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree. I once it took me a little bit to work through it, and I had to have some conversations with a few people to be like, hey, this is what's going down, and I don't know how to feel about this because I ain't never had nobody that wanted to use toys before, and I don't think I'm failing.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I think I have a pretty decent performance, but somebody's wanting to bring
Right,
in this,
Tamika.
and I didn't know, that was just something that helped her out, and it's
Uh-huh.
not that I wasn't getting the job done. It was just one of her things, and I was like, after a while,
They,
it took me a second though.
they got too many ways, cuz Wanda just said. So you gotta start, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start sometime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm good with it now. Um, I will definitely have no issue with toys. I got no issue with toys whatsoever, you know. And then
Do
I had I've used, well, so there are toys for men, right?
Mm.
And I've used those before, and I was like, holy shit, this actually does uh give me a bit of a different feel. It enhances it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is absolutely okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. I ain't never used toys on myself personally. You know what I'm saying? But
Really?
Oh,
never,
good. They got
What?
it's there's
Okay. Is
strings,
there
there's
some?
strings with vibrators at the bottom for us. There
There's
Mhm.
are
all kind of stuff. And we're
yeah,
gonna have to get
it's
my girl Paloma on to show y'all some things because she got when I say she got some
Okay.
things, she got some things.
Yeah, see,
Like she got
I
she
don't know. See, when I heard about men, all I think about is like sex dolls and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
no, no,
no,
it's so much
and there's
more.
way
something
more
weird.
than that. No. So
Okay,
there's this
I'm
thing.
not here.
So
Okay.
it's this thing that I like that I want to purchase for it's not for me, but it's it's for my partner.
Right.
And it's basically like the best sloppy toppy ever, basically. So some days I just don't feel like it. I'm just saying. I'm just like I'm not gonna do it.
Sure.
And he may want
Mhm.
to. So I'm gonna buy this thing and introduce because I think my partner is also kind of skittish about stuff on him. He's cool with it on me. But I think it's something that we need to break down. Like it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, drop your site, boo.
Yeah, drop your site. So what I highly recommend for men to do is go to an adult shop with your woman and just see what you're gonna see and explore as much as you're gonna explore.
I
Right.
pull up on my dealer.
But that's what's up too.
Yeah, I pull up on my dealer.
Because the honest to God's truth is with your partner, as long as y'all are comfortable, there are no off limits. It's up to
Right.
y'all. Y'all set them limits. So, what people do behind closed doors ain't my business. I just need the motherfuckers to come out and be better people afterwards. Like get all that stress out,
Hey.
go through the
And if
motions.
you don't come out a better person afterwards, you ain't doing it right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you need to go figure some shit out. And Maya sorry, baby, but Maya was telling me something about that. Something that Ludacris has in one of his lyrics about sex. Like
Uh-huh.
if it ain't good, you ain't doing it right.
Right.
So,
Well, I was doing it wrong for years.
I
So
was doing it horribly wrong for a minute until so let's talk about that part of it. Because I thought,
because I think I was just doing the shit just because to be doing the shit.
well, yes and no. There was one point in my I had a whole phase, but that what I've learned, what I began to figure out within myself is like I heard somebody say this some years ago, and I can't remember who it was, but it was a man, and he was an older guy. He was like 45, 50, and he was like, shit, I'm just not figuring out what it is to make love. And at the time I was like, that sounds stupid. How is that possible?
Mm.
It's impossible, and I think I was like 22, 23. And I was like, I'm in this motherfucker bashing chicks. And he's just not he must not be experienced. Now that I'm 42, I can actually understand what dude was talking about. And I
Yeah.
get it. Like, sex is so much better nowadays. Like, it's so much more enjoyable. There's so many movements to it. The intimacy that I have with my woman when we after it, totally different than when I was a kid, just trying to bash
Just
something.
trying to slap some cheeks.
Hey,
Jack Rat.
just needed to hear
Jack
them.
Just
Rat.
trying to
Jack
slap
Rat.
some cheeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
But
like
yeah. Totally different experience once you got experience, you know what I'm saying? Once you start, you know what I'm saying, trying like I say, it wasn't until I got married once I start, you know what I'm saying, like doing oil and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I might have been the mailman have been here or something, because hey, this totally, you know what I'm saying, it's totally different and you know what I'm
right.
saying? So that started changing up a lot of things. But it wasn't until I got older that I started, you know what I'm saying, tripping off that. I'm still 25 though. So when I
So
turned 21, I think I
when I
started.
was a kid, when I was a kid, but when I was young, I was like, I'm not doing oral. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Did it on one person,
Okay.
but that was it for a long time. And I don't know why.
Why is there such a stigma on oral?
I don't know, but
Let's talk about it.
It's
I,
fucking wonderful.
I can tell you, for me, it was the old heads, and it was weird because they was doing it.
They was
They was
killing it.
doing it. They were doing it, but they'll tell you something totally different. You see what I'm saying? Like, or when you will hear something totally different, but they was doing it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But the conversation in the garage was totally different when all the fellas around. Man, we don't know, man, no. And
yeah.
I just beat it up. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No.
You
You're
started
not
Why?
just beating it up
promoting.
because if we're not engaged, you're gonna be hurt. We gonna hurt if we're not engaged. So something's happening somewhere. So somebody was lying.
They was
So
doing it on the pornos, I can tell you that. So, but I ain't know about that until later on, you know?
Yeah, but it
yeah. Like
it
there's such
became
a like a bad stigma on it. Like for girls, they were like, oh, well, not like at our school where we went,
Boy,
they
we
so.
they was
we had
getting
I'm
down out
glad you
there.
boy,
said
we
that.
had a whole clique back in the day. They was
They
called the
was getting down out
baseball.
there.
I'm glad you said that because one of the things uh when we were when we were kids, um in the school program desegregation that we was in, something that I don't know if a lot of y'all tripped off of, but like the the white girls, they was doming motherfuckers up. They was doming dudes straight up, and a lot of the younger black guys would date them because like that was the selling piece for them. That was straight up and honestly the
Right.
selling piece.
They was
But
they
the
was
the
getting their
young black
tips
girls
with.
was like, no, no,
I
Yeah,
praise
no,
the Lord with this mouth. That is
yeah.
not going.
But it was a thing back then where girls was doing it so they didn't have to lose their virginity. You see what I'm saying? So
mm,
girls were doing that instead of losing their virginity. You know what I'm saying? In the whole
yeah.
little aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I
But
knew
when I
some girls that wouldn't give it up, but yeah, that hey boy,
you off real quick, huh?
like corn on the cob.
Hey, when I was in college, since you said that, there were girls that would rather have anal than vaginal sex because they didn't want to lose their virginity.
See, like the
Okay.
anal realm, it's like it just started coming around like the last like 5 years or so. You see what I'm saying? Anal
No,
always been a thing. No, it's always been a thing, but it's been more of a. It's been like no, I can't say publicized. It's just been more of a the
A lot
go-to
of
thing
people
now.
are talking about it now.
Yeah, yeah, it's more of
it's
a
not as
go-to now.
taboo. It's yeah, it was a taboo topic. And again, I
Oh,
wish
that's
my
so sweet,
parents
Tamika.
I wish my parents would have both either one of them. It would have been okay for any one of them would have like actually talked to me and my sisters about this thing and the different movements of it. Uh, because some women enjoy anal, and then there are some women that are like, no, that's just an exit hole only.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's no space in between. So what do y'all think about that?
About anal?
Yeah.
like I say, it's like I say, it's just been. It's, excuse me, it became more of a topic over the last recent years because, like you say, Jid, most housewives will be like, "No, that's just a dookie shoot." You know what I'm saying? That ain't no. It's an exit only.
Dookie shoe.
It's an exit only. You know what I'm saying? That's how most housewives look at it. So me being
I
a construction
mean,
agent,
I'm
I
with
listen
it.
to the guys talk about this like on the regular. Like that's what man. Oh, she let me put my thumb in it. You know what I'm
The,
saying?
the dirt star. What I
You see
heard.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
You
No
said
shit going
what?
in mine.
that's what I.
Okay, so I mean, okay, I'm gonna be completely transparent.
That's good.
I used to think that also,
About that.
honestly, like I did until I tried it, and that was one of the second best like other than the first time I had an orgasm, that was the second best
Right there.
orgasm I ever had in my life.
That's
I
what
was like,
women say.
I was like, and then I was embarrassed. I'm like, am I supposed to be? I was like, what the hell was that? I was like, oh my God. I'm like, wait a minute. I had to take a beat. Had to take a beat. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on now.
But what you said is what most women say once they experience it. You know what I'm saying?
You're not relaxed enough. That's all. You gotta
Monique.
relax, mama.
It's
You
like
gotta relax.
Monique was saying, just you gotta relax. You gotta relax it out. You gotta relax.
You gotta relax. But the crazy thing is, a lot of guys be like, I'm not putting nothing on my butt, or I don't even go near my butt. Like, dude are like that. But I read in Women's Health that is one of y'all biggest erogenous zones. Like, you will have an orgasm at as well.
I had a woman tell me that too, but
That's just a no-go for y'all?
ain't no shit going up in my ass.
Not even a finger.
That's a little turd.
Well, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's a little turd. Nah, ain't none of that.
So why not? Do you feel like it'll make you feel gay?
That's what we've been. Yeah.
That's how I think it'll make me feel. You know what I'm saying?
But it's your girl, and it's your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Beso negro.
Understandable. It's still a.
What do you say about being black?
It'll make me feel less manly.
Dirt star.
Why?
Because
why do you feel less manly?
When it's 6-finger tap. Because when men think about anything that has to do with our anus, right? Especially our generation.
Our generation is inattentive type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way we can, and this is the honest truth. It's the only way that we can imagine men and men being able to have sex, right? So that's something we've steered clear of, because that's something that they do. That's not something that we do, because that is the qualifier, and that's not who we want to identify with or be. So that's why oftentimes we've strayed away from it because of that honest stigma.
Yeah.
So has, like, at any point any of y'all partners like played around and just tried to stick her finger in there?
Man, she might be eating drywall or something. You know what I'm saying? She might get a smooth kick like a stab. You know? What are you doing?
Look, there was an experience I had, and I was like, all right, I'm trying to be comfortable with this. Trying to be comfortable, because a woman that I was with years ago.
Hey, Manny, what?
Tamika, he will not divorce you. He'll thank you later.
Oh no, he might be like me and be like, "Hey, how that drywall taste, baby? I ain't mean to do that. I ain't mean to do that, but you shouldn't have did that.
You need to bring you some bread to put that drywall in between it with some mustard or something." It's just
once y'all get over the initial shock of it and just relax, I think it'll be okay.
I've never had a finger, right? I've had a young lady whose thing was having a tongue on it, right? And the first time it happened, like, I was like, no, what are you doing? Don't do it, get away. I can't, we can't do that. And I freaked the freak out. I freaked out totally, completely. I was like, what are you doing? You're going too far. You violated
safe word. Yeah, you got a safe word.
I don't like what you were trying to do to me. No. Weird. What did you do that for? And she explained, and she was like, listen, that's just something that I've always wanted to try. That was something that I felt safe doing it with you. Can you please try it? And I ain't gonna lie, I cried a little bit.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Okay, if you feel like a victim, maybe you should not have done it.
No, I'm joking. I'm just talking shit. But
don't do things if you feel like a victim.
But I let my guard down a little bit, and I was like, okay, she tossing the salad. And then that motherfucker moved the hand too close, and I was like,
salad. I ain't heard that in years.
that's it. We can't go any further. There's no, that's it. I can't do anything more than this. You're doing too much. And if you try this again, thank you for coming out. God bless and good night. But we ain't gonna be able to continue this.
As she was tossing your salad, did she have your legs pulled up or did she have you turned over?
No, I don't even know if I want to talk about this anymore.
If we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about it, but I ain't never had my legs up in the air. I'm gonna throw that out there. That's a bridge too goddamn far. That's a bridge way too far.
Hey,
there, damn
but
it.
them old heads
You
love
had
it.
to have
Though.
known that I was
Old
gonna go
heads
there.
love it. I got a guy at my job. He love it.
Really?
And like you say, yeah, he's like, man, I'll put my legs up in the air. I don't get it all. He love it. His word to me, but he be like, yeah, get it all, baby.
I don't think I don't know how I would feel about that. You ain't putting me on my back like that. I don't
He
think
enjoy it. He take it all.
So
he's
He say, oh yeah, man, Raven, she give me you know what I'm saying? Giving you head and stuff, and she just gonna slide on down. No, G.
okay. So again, back to your erogenous zone. The little space in between
the
your
gooch.
butt, yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and your
ball
balls.
sack. That's the only
that
one I know
spot,
about. That's the only one I know about.
So that spot there actually, like, just for touching it,
Somebody
or
judging me. Somebody judging me.
I think you are getting judged a little bit.
I'm
But
being judged right now.
This is a judgment-free zone, guys, so it's okay.
Thank you for making me feel bad. I'm joking. I don't feel bad at all.
So that spot, they say, like, even like tickling it or rubbing it or licking it, like that spot there is not quite the butt, but it's to ease you. If you wanted to ease it, just let her play with that spot and then maybe ease to the butt.
Wait. Run that back. Let me paint that picture again. Run that back.
I'm saying, just kind of stimulating that area between the balls and the butt, the gooch.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about.
What,
That's what I'm talking about, Maya. These are the type of games I like to play right here. Yes.
Damn! Wow!
Yes, these are the type of games I like to play. All of those who are not watching but listening, the comment says, no judgment. Wonder how you react when I put your legs up. That's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say this shot, but I'm gonna take this next.
I tell you what. I'll respond to that. I'll answer the question. I will answer the question. Do what thou wilt. I'm not finna run away from you. Damn it. You ain't finna make me tap out. I'm make you tap out. How about that?
It sounds like a challenge.
I'm challenge accepted, God damn it.
Sounds like a challenge. So yeah, them the type of games I play. See, I'm the wife that waits till he's brushing his teeth and I run in the bathroom and like act like I'm hitting him from the back and he like damn near hit his head on the mirror.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's the wife I am. Like I'm her. I'm her.
That's hilarious. He got the toothbrush in his mouth, so he getting gangbangs. He
like, damn, if I don't brush and floss, I'm gonna get in trouble. If I don't beat it up, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, what do he do? He in a bad situation.
Deal. That's hilarious. But the honest to God is like,
I love the spontaneous moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. Speaking of spontaneous moments, where is the craziest place y'all ever had sex or want to have sex?
I don't know if y'all want the answer to this.
Mine been pretty much.
I mean, I'd rather we keep it honest and just answer the question.
I recall a time I went
to. We are still in a judgment-free zone.
The most, would you say the most craziest spot?
Yeah, either you've done or you want to do.
All right, I done been. I don't know what I want to do because I still got to manage mine, but I done been. You know what I'm saying? I done calm myself down, but I still got to manage mine. But I think the most like erotic spot I'd have been to, like we was at my cousin wedding. We went down there for his wedding rehearsal, and we ended up having while they doing the rehearsal. I wasn't in the wedding. Lady I was with at the time wasn't in the wedding. We ended up leaving and going to. We hopped in the car and we just drove, and we found like this little lake spot. It was dope. It was dope, but it was scary as a motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the
You
middle
thought
of the
Jason was gonna
woods.
get your
Y'all on this shit?
You see what I'm saying? I was just
Yeah.
waiting on her, just hear the music or something. You hear me? Just it's just same word, but it was right. We had the lake right there, the woods said, you know what I'm saying? But it was pitch black. You hear me? You could just see the crystals on the water and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
But it was fun. We got out the car. You know what I'm saying? The hood and all that. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun. But it was freaky at the same time, scary at the same time.
That adrenaline mixed with endorphins is one hell of a thing.
Tamika, did you do this or this is what you want to do?
Attention.
Okay, go ahead, Fat.
I'm gonna go last on this one.
Okay. The craziest place was in a park. Just
That's pretty
on a
tame.
humbug in a
Tower
park.
Grove?
Yeah. No, it wasn't
I'm about to say because I think everybody did something in Tower Grove.
I'm scared to do anything in Tower Grove. I just heard that
Yeah,
all the
Tower Grove used to be a jumping spot.
They got too many
Yeah.
damn park ranges.
Yeah, they do now. But back in the day, it wasn't the same.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Tower Grove. It was Lafayette.
Yeah, they rookies.
Oh, she did it. Oh, that's cool. That's what's up. I've always wanted to do it on a beach. I don't care whose beach it is. It'll be pretty cool.
Just be careful because it's a lot of sand. So
Yeah,
sand.
I have to take a really good
Yeah.
towel or a really big.
Boy, you get you a big umbrella and a couple towels. See.
Or like on a really late summer night in the rain, like on the hood of a car. That'd probably be pretty cool.
Okay. Salty sausage.
What?
So I'm not saying that this is one of my proudest moments,
Okay.
but it was one of my most lustful moments, clearly.
Okay.
But
God, if you say what I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna fall out this
I'm
track.
probably gonna say because I just smashed in a church.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to say.
I've gotten down in the church.
Oh my God!
I've gotten down inside the church, behind the church, in pews.
Oh,
I've got down in the church before. I have. Yep, I'm that guy. I'm that PK.
Oh my God!
Speak
you
about it,
fornicated.
Well, you a
in
heathen.
the church house.
Going to hell. Who coming with me? Come on.
You fornicated in the church house.
I've gotten down in the church.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, that's the most, I guess, risque.
So have most of the pastors, but we ain't gonna talk about that tonight though. But
it was my dad's church.
Oh, my bad. That's that.
Yeah, it was my dad's church when he was still pastoring.
Okay.
Years ago. But
yes, the parking lot is still holy ground.
You still on ground, bro. Yeah, you still on ground.
I don't think there's too many more things. I don't think there's too many things that that can top being next to holiness than two people having intercourse. It's hard for me to think of outside of a woman giving birth, right? It's hard for me to think of anything else that is more intimate than people who are in love. And I'm not saying that I was in love at the time. I was lusting like a motherfucker. I just had to get some shit off. But I don't think there's too many more things that are as holy as sex. I don't.
I get you, but then it's so much judgment and so much hate and so much stuff that happens on the church ground that's so much like that's just like a regular situation for real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
To
you
an
think
extent. It's I mean like I don't know, like
but think of how many motherfuckers be at church robbing people, robbing their
I was
congregation.
just thinking that. I was
Alive,
like, yeah, they be up in there
right?
stealing and
So
stuff. So it
that's
is
what I'm
what it
saying. That's
is.
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like the church is like the hood. You know what I'm saying? Church is I mean
exactly.
to an extent.
Absolutely, church is a hood. That's
You got so many hood folks being polite on a Sunday. You see what I'm
right.
saying?
Right. Like,
Right.
so yes, I did it, and I'm okay with admitting I did that. Damn it. I'm
All
that
right.
guy. I have that experience under my belt. Now,
Yes.
another I guess kind of risque place was in the theater while watching a movie.
You
A
actually
full
did
theater.
the do, or
Huh?
you actually did the do in the movie, or was it just
Yeah.
like heavy
Actually did
petting?
the do. Actually did
Oh,
the do.
I ain't never did the do
Look, at a certain point, there's no turning back.
sloppy toppy, but yeah, it is.
No, I look, we went through. We went through it. I've left my legacy on their floor. We went through
Mm,
it. So at a certain point, there's no turning back. Unless, she's like, nah, I can't do this. But
correct.
a theater, a full theater.
No.
Uh, I think the first Avatar had just came out, and we went to go see it, and it went down. It
That
went
movie was long as hell, so I get it.
And boring, so I get it.
Yeah, that movie was long as
down.
hell.
It might not have been the Avatar. It could have been a different movie.
So
So
what
yeah,
else don't
that's
ask
that's
y'all?
No, man, we 13 minutes afterwards. I gotta
We definitely gonna have to have a part two because there's a lot
let's
of
do
stuff we
part two
didn't
next
touch
week
on.
then. Let's
yeah,
Again,
do part two next week. That
yeah,
way
'cause
I can break this up into segments on other different platforms. But yeah, let's do part two next week.
like we definitely have to have a part two because
All
there's
right.
a lot of stuff we didn't get to touch on. So
So real quick, I don't have a slide, but actually I'm not even finna drink this. I'm going to pour this into another container and put it back in my barrel. But let's go with what got you effed up. Yeah, we gonna bring Blue Guy for sure.
uh, what got
we
me
would
after
definitely bring.
I don't know if it was a bad thing. It was a good bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like baby boy, they had the twins had practice tonight, basketball practice tonight, and they played a game called knockout in basketball. And Titus, he hate losing. My son hate losing because he think he is just so precious. So he think he the stuff at basketball. You know what I'm saying? So,
As he should.
but he wasn't focused. He was playing around. He was playing around, just doing extra stuff that he normally don't do in practice. And he knew it. First shot, he shot the ball. Dude behind. So if you miss the shot, the person after you shoot and knock you out. If they make it, he got knocked out.
Right.
He came over. I seen the eyes turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep them together. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Try not to get on them, but get on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, son, you can't win everything, but his mentality is just that I gotta go. I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what I work for because he been
Right.
practicing. His brother don't do shit. His brother don't do no type of extra
He's
work, extra practice. He don't do nothing. But he was in the game still. You see what I'm saying? And that's all he's seen.
he saw that bucket go in and he was like,
Right.
shoes.
So baby boy had me effed up this week because I'm trying to get him to get aggressive. You can't be crying in basketball, son, if you're trying to get aggression. You know what I'm saying? You can't cry in practice. I
You
know they
better let
just
that
six.
boy cry.
They six, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying, express yourself in a different way. That's what got me effed up this week.
You better let
Look,
that baby cry.
and remember,
Talk to
like
me.
one of the things that I make sure I teach my kids is that failure is absolutely an option. It's absolutely an option. And the hope is once you fail, you figure out how you failed and you're willing to jump back in there and get back after it again. So, if he saw what happened and how he ended up missing his shot, the hope is that he fixes his shot, his follow through, and all that other stuff, and get back in there and make sure dude don't beat him again. So, but yeah.
Actually, Manny, he's a actual Jason Tatum fan.
Oh wow, well, that's a
So he
famous.
got a guy. He got a guy from the city that's doing great in the NBA as well as doing great in the community here as well.
Right.
Uh, and he idolized him right now. He loved him some Jason Tatum. So because last year they was the Celtics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This year they the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Well, this session, you know what I'm saying? They the Raptors. But he was a Celtic head last year, and he grew on Jason Tatum, and he loved Jason Tatum. So got some plus sides to it, but
Well,
baby boy,
cheers to what got you effed up, to baby boy. Mm. I can't take the full shot of this, man. This stuff is potent. It's dangerous. So I'm
Ooh.
just.
Yeah.
That was just
Ooh.
all right, Juan, what got you effed up?
Oh, we got me up this week. That it's a short week, but it still feel like it's a long week.
Oh wait,
Better say that. Oh my God.
Like today, I was just like, I was just late for work because I just didn't feel like going. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go, but I'm going under my own terms. I'm like, I'm coming, but it's
you was
under my
talking to
terms
yourself the
today.
whole time, just like that. Hey
I
man, they gonna get me
was
when they get me, huh?
exactly, and
That's what's up.
I texted my boss. I'm like, I'm be there, but I'm gonna be late. I rolled my happy ass right back over in that bed and went back to sleep. I was like, then I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and let me get to the money. So basically, this short, long week got me messed up this week.
Well, okay. Here's a drink to that then.
Drink to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the camera to make sure
Y'all see
everybody sees it.
that? Y'all want to
We'll
order
do it
one? Let us
alongside
know.
glasses.
Hey, y'all cheating. I
This
done took
this
2
one look
shots.
good for you.
Oh, baby, it is a school. Oh, I got a work night. I can't. I'm sipping
Boy, I'm gonna
slowly.
sleep so well. I'm gonna go face first in the pillow.
Soapbox. I'm gonna get on a soapbox about this. What got me effed up? There is a movement of people. It is holy water. Shit, it should make me feel sanctified.
Ooh, ooh.
But there's a movement of people that are upset and like really digging in on Brittany Griner for being released. And
I
they're
ain't over there yet. Grow up,
Still,
people.
yeah. And they're upset
I'm
about
glad these
another
people
guy
grow.
that has been arrested. Well, he was arrested some years ago, and I can't remember exactly how many years he got sentenced, but he's in Dubai. And now this dude got locked up essentially for financial reasons, like he was stealing money, blah 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 blah. He got caught, so he's locked up, which is a completely different thing than THC or hashish
See,
or hemp in a vape, right? But they are going in, and they're going in an aspect of like, dude did nothing wrong. He was found guilty on some trumped up shit.
that's
And
black.
say again.
That's black people. When we get to speaking on our people, you know what I'm saying, or our loved ones or whatever. You know, what Ray Ray was out there stealing them cars.
Facts.
But now
Right.
you know, now he a great kid and everything since something tragic that happened to him. But anyway, go ahead, Jig. I'm cut you
You're
off.
right about that, cuz I'm with you.
yeah.
But so they're trying to present his case in a fashion of, he should be released. We should be doing more. The government should be doing more to get him released. But what people forget to acknowledge is that we American citizens, we talk about different cases and different judicial systems from the standpoint of the American judicial system. And Americans have a very, very fucked up view of the world. They think that everywhere else in the world operates like America, which I'm glad it doesn't, because America has a horribly fucked up situation system. And everything. Our country is so fucked up, it's ridiculous, right?
Oh,
So we often interject our beliefs on other countries, other sovereign countries. So they're like, well, he's proven innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty. And I was like, no, he's not. The motherfucker's innocent if they say he's innocent. He's guilty if they
which
say
means they got the
guilty.
receipt.
Yeah, in their country. So long story short, so I don't stay on the soapbox too long. Americans, sit the fuck down, sit back,
Mind y'all
and
damn
actually
business.
research the rest of the world, because what we got going on here is a very small view into what happens globally. Stop taking your American citizenship and isms and think that it actually moves globally, because don't nobody give a shit
Right.
about Americans except for Americans.
That part.
Dudes locked up.
That
To an
part.
extent, to an extent, because in foreign
No.
countries, you know they look at Americans. You know what I'm saying? Different. You know what I'm saying? Americans can get jammed up overseas, and they
Everybody hate
jammed up.
us.
You know,
Everybody
that's what
hate
I'm
us.
saying.
And the only reason they let us go because they don't want us in their shit.
So I understand the politics, I understand the crime, I understand but it's also been people getting released after 30 years of being jammed up. You see what I'm saying? That was innocent.
If dude didn't want to go to jail in another country, he shouldn't have committed crime in another country.
I
That's
understand
the
that.
same spirit of just comply.
We just comply over here and we
And
get jammed up.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. You in another country doing some fuck shit, and you think you finna get out because you're an American citizen. Now, what Americans who are fighting to try and get this guy released, and I think the tables are going to turn once they actually realize that the guy's a Muslim.
Huh.
Yeah, that part. Because Americans are fickle as fuck if you're not a Christian.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying. That's what got me effed up. That's what got me effed up. Yeah. To the cause.
Who child?
And y'all
Leave it
been
alone.
cheating, just to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But that's for another day.
Miss
Yeah, we're
Miller, it's
doing-
great to see you.
Oh,
What you do? Sharice.
Killing it in the gym.
I
and
know
on
it
the
now. I
field.
know the name now.
hey girl.
Glad to see you back.
Missed you.
Right.
So, man, yeah, great conversations tonight, y'all. I just want to applaud y'all on that. Great conversation. I think we should do a
Part
part two.
2 next week because we did not hit a lot of stuff.
That's for the conversation. That's for the conversation. That's what it is. So part 2 next week?
Or whenever y'all want to do it. So
I'm good with doing another sex talk next week because I think we've got a lot of different dimensions to explore. I think we only scratched the surface.
because we still need to figure out why y'all don't want to do butt stuff if y'all want to do butt stuff to other people. So
oh my goodness. I thought we but anyway,
we
didn't
did
talk about it.
finish talking about butt stuff. So
Yeah, I think I was done, but
you
we can
were
talk about it
done,
some
but
more.
we need to open up your horizons because
Well, okay,
so
family.
if y'all
We
want
didn't
to
talk
do
about
another sex talk next week, go ahead and hit us with the thumbs up or the heart emoji, and we will definitely do that next week.
that'll work.
I'm with it. I have no problem talking about sex. And I'm glad my woman is on because, you know, that makes it even better. This
And
is
we're going to have her to come on and just be like.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll give her a call. I usually call her after our lives anyway and see if she's willing to come on and talk about it, you know, if she's comfortable. So she ain't got a baby girl.
She better be comfortable. All that booty.
Final thoughts,
Lord
G.
have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, I'm gonna hit y'all with final thoughts. Here we go. So, final thoughts, just to switch the topics real quick.
Hey, because that threw me off. And we was kicking it. Then one is like, damn, Maya.
It caught me off guard. Sheesh.
Surprised you.
Oh,
hello.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's there, and I love it.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead, because I'm gonna keep talking.
Sorry, Maya. I'm sorry.
Have mercy. She was saying that's her nickname, Have Mercy, because that song. Lord,
Lord, have mercy.
So my final thoughts are it's pretty simple again. It really is. Listening to a lot of TikTok talks and a lot of different debates about passport bros and men versus women, yada yada yada. I personally think everybody needs to shut the fuck up, take a few steps back, and start and begin to heal, right? Because
Yes,
everybody sounds hurt.
Correct.
Everybody sounds hurt, but nobody wants to acknowledge that they are hurt. So stop with the finger pointing. Take a seat for a second, do some introspection, and be okay, and learn how to be okay, and learn how to heal, and learn and learn and learn how to heal, and learn that just because you're healing doesn't mean somebody else is. And that pushes me into my segue of remember to give everybody a little more grace, a little more mercy, sprinkled with copious amounts of love.
Mm.
We're all having a human experience, and we
Sprinkle
have to
one time.
So those are my final thoughts.
Very nice. Very nice. You want to go next, Bert?
You know me, just love your people, respect them, show love one time for the one time. And I love this conversation we had tonight. It opened up a lot of dialogue. No, I would not be putting nothing put up in my butt, but
Yet.
but I'm with an experience with my wife though, so I'm glad we had this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I will open up the doors to different things, but like I said, I wasn't exposed to a lot of things. Like I say, when y'all talk about male products, my mindset went to sex dolls. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other things out here that can please them. So me and my wife gonna go to our local
hit up Blanca.
Say that again.
I said hit up Blanca. She'll get you right.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna hit up Blanca. And Blanca blessed us and took care of
Y'all
us.
can hit
You know what I'm
Blanca up
saying?
too. It's that time.
So yeah, I'm gonna look at her line. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's all the kid on. Love your people, respect them, show love. Man, if you ain't did nothing, call somebody you wouldn't expect to call today. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You got people on your list that you want to call. Call somebody that you didn't expect that you would talk to. You know what I'm saying? To have that conversation. Let's call somebody random.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So mine's gonna be a little different this night tonight.
Let's get it.
I'm with it.
As
You
always,
should have went first.
No,
Right?
as always. Don't
Right?
forget to follow.
Y'all be talking shit about me. It should have been Wanda tonight.
Go ahead,
No. Don't forget to floss and brush. It's super duper important. Okay. And always remember there is no traffic in your own lane. Mind your own damn business.
Stay
Okay.
Ooh,
Stay in your lane. Know your spot. Play your position. Okay. There is nothing wrong with that. One day you're not starting today. You might start tomorrow. Play your position. Don't be looking at the next man, the sixth man, whoever man. Play your position. Do you. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you smile. Love more, hug more. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. That's it. That's all.
I
Period.
dig it, Wanda. Thank you for that. So, in the wise words of Russell Simmons.
Simmons.
Go get it right. There you go.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night.
Love my people.
One time for the one time.